think we are live. I was gonna say I'm gonna wait on the stats, but they came in instantly this time. Damn. Okay. Yeah, it's time to continue. Still slightly recovering from last night. Had a bit of a drink, so honestly it wasn't that long. I say last night, like I stopped drinking at 12. It's probably still in my system, but I did get a good night's sleep, so I'm sure it's fine. We are back. We were pretty close to finishing this off. Just keep an eye out. Then we can start fixing the mega base, which is gonna take a lot of resources. We had our plates working, we just need to bring them somewhere. So I'm gonna do that now. Actually, I'm not gonna do it yet. I'm gonna make the other stuff first, because I don't know where the final stuff will be. Let's see. I need... All the scrap on this side has been used. Which technically will scrap or technically one of these will have to be... Well, they'll all have to be load balanced, like here. And then we have to send the rest to the other side. It's already that important until we have Mark 3 miners, so... let's see. Let's quickly pull up Satisfactory tools. Just so I can check the calculations. Probably should have done this before stream, to be honest. Never gonna grab a second copy today. Satisfactory tools. Alright. You have the sheets, and I already split off the 120 at the end, right? I remember doing that. Let's see. Yes, it split off. Here's 120. Okay. Then all that's left is the casing. Chooses all of the ingots this produces. I should probably bring them all, because you don't need that many assemblers compared to the other one. Only need 11. Go over OBS again. Should probably put you on my second monitor. Don't like any Discord right now, so opens. My normal assembler manifold. So we'll be going from right to left. Give it a bit of room though. Like this, maybe. About how much room I gave over there. 2-ish foundation. Yeah. Maybe like this then. Okay. That's 1. I have to rotate it correctly though. It's 8. And that's 12. Like, by the amount of room, it's kinda laughable. Except all of these blueprints are the wrong way around. I don't know how much to do that. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Like this, I guess. Tree. Hi there. Doing a morning stream for once, so 8. And 12, okay. What time is it? Right now it is 9:20 a.m. Keep not used to using AM and PM, so I had to check for a sec. It's probably late in the night for you, no? 3:20 a.m. for me, kinda. Yeah, do you have sleep habits like Ray? Why are you up so late? Uh, 13.3. Recipe needs to be alkylate casing. I'm working opening shift. Damn, that's a rough hour to start a shift on. I don't think I could do that. I mean, getting out of bed was already rough for me. It's awesome. I work at a coffee shop. Offering shift is so much fun. Oh, okay. I mean, the smell of coffee is probably one of the best morning smells you can have. I only recently started drinking coffee, but I don't think I'm ever going back. Like morning yoga, getting ready for the day. We take energy shots. That's not fun. Oh, don't you have to be pretty stretchable for yoga? Probably too stiff for that. I already have the build of an old man, so I think I might grab a second coffee after this, to be honest. What kind of coffee do you drink? Right now it's just a straight black coffee. It's an espresso. It's just all the, like, I just have an espresso machine downstairs for my parents, so I already recently started drinking coffee. I'm just using theirs. I'm doing jeans, I was afraid of ripping them. Yeah, I can imagine. Tomorrow. So that's make a latte. It's super easy and fun. I mean, I probably could, but honestly, I just put the capsule in it to have a coffee. Not too experienced with it. Or like half of it is just pure for the smell. It's just the smell. Coffee smell just means morning to me. So my entire family's drank coffee, as far as I can remember. And the other half is just for the caffeine. Because for most of my life, coffee was just too bitter for me. Next, I'd add a bit of milk then. Oh, but I just drink straight black. Like, I like straight black coffee. I used to hate it because it was too bitter, but since I started drinking like strong alcohol, which is also just bitter, I only really had that issue. 9 years old. Yeah, I feel like most people start drinking coffee then really. Kinda the exception on that one. That is not scented. Ooh. So, so up to, yeah, there's enough room for that, okay. Any center now? Here. Damn it. Did you just not drink anything or did you drink tea? I mean, I've always like drank tea once a while, but most of the time I just drank water. I've actually been, like, I barely drank any caffeine till like a few years ago, to be honest. Because I only recently started drinking energy drinks too. Always been pretty low energy, so for me it was never really an issue. But now that my sleep schedule is so whack that anything decent, it's kind of rare. I just started drinking caffeine, and it has helped me quite a bit. I know I can actually appreciate the taste of coffee, you know. How did you survive this long? Honestly, it's probably just pure sugar. Because all the like things I consume are also like zero caffeine, like Cola Zero and stuff. So honestly, I think it's just pure sugar. 150 per, and each produces 300, so you can each feed two machines. Okay. These two, and the next bell goes into that one. I feel like avoiding caffeine is super hard. Yeah, but my family kind of has to because my mom can't drink caffeine. She has to drink decaf coffee, so I kind of just took over that habit. Because my mom has like heart issues, so she can't just consume caffeine whenever she wants. So I just picked up the habit, and I honestly didn't really miss it. You know, as long as I was sleeping like a normal human. But when that stopped, it started kicking in. Like, we have two types of coffee. You have like deca, and then we have normal coffee. I don't know if deca is the same name in English. I know it's called in Dutch, but just coffee without caffeine. I drink the caffeine one. But because of that, I've never really like drank caffeine a lot as a child. So it was purely the taste for me that set me off with coffee. Then when I started drinking heavy alcohol, which, you know, doesn't taste the best. I mean, most doesn't. I had some pretty good rum not too long ago, but then I started to learn taste. Think relate your message. Probably not. I'm also Dutch now. Wait, what? I mean, you're also Dutch. I'm confused there. I'm Belgian to be specific, but my language is Dutch. So I just say Dutch English, but I work at Dutch Bros. Wait, is it like an actual Dutch coffee bar that also sells weed, or because those kind of go hand in hand in Amsterdam at least. I have been to Amsterdam a few times, and the weed stench goes hard there. It's basically all you can smell. Oh, there's something called fireball shot, and it's just about a weed equivalent. I think I've ever heard about that. I mean, I've heard of fireball as like an alcohol, but I've never heard of anything like that. Isn't fireball also like those weird? No, no, it's a booze ball, I think, or buzz ball. I don't have those here, so going off memory here, but uh, need a load balancer on these. It's just been a while since I built one. Oh, we're doing that. I know it's like when you're making an espresso shot and you put cinnamon and sugar in the grind before you pull the shot. Ah, okay. I mean, it sounds tasty to be honest. It sounds pretty good. If I split you off and merge you on the last one, that should work. Then I need to load balance everything. Splits. Yeah, let's put you on default because you're not gonna get a straight belt out of this. Right. Pretty good, but it's weed, so like yeah, it's fair. Can't say I've ever consumed the devil's lettuce myself, so I know the smell though, because like nearly everyone here has it, even if it's illegal. It's kind of how it goes. And in my opinion, it stinks a lot, but it's probably it just kind of have that with everything you smoke. 500. Default to. Because I like even in my dorm, I always had people who just smoked like the floor under me. So sadly, if I just have my window open, I smell the weed. It's something I don't miss. I can tell you that. And I'm back home, I don't have to smell fucking weed every 3 days. How'd you go through high school with no caffeine and no weed? I mean, to be honest, I was too depressed to really care about that stuff back in high school. I didn't even drink until I was like, well, for Belgium that's special. Might be different from America. Most people started drinking when they're like 14, 15 here. I think I only started drinking when I was late 17, early 18. I was even late on that. But I was like the depressed kid in the corner. I didn't really say much. So honestly, didn't need energy to talk to people. I was just always on my phone. Everything should be working if I did it properly. See, what a good role model. I know, right? Hey, I went to therapy and fixed my issues. Okay, it just took a few years. I was after high school, not during, but it worked out, so it's fine. Uh, move these chests up, then add them windows, and then we have a train station. Oh, I still need to set up the heat sinks actually. That's not that much work. This factory is done, working wise at least. Visually is a different story, but let's just do this. Therapy's way overrated, but like 7 or 8 therapists. Yeah, you have to actually, you have to find a person that really works with you. I got lucky on the first try, but I've heard it from quite a lot of people. They've tried multiple people, it just didn't work out. I mean, therapy, like you don't need therapy. Therapy just, oh, I say that, but the reason it helped me is because it put my stuff into perspective. Because I always knew I was doing stuff wrong, but it actually helped me realize why and how. Plus, I also got a diagnosis because I didn't know I was autistic before I went to therapy. I kind of got thrown on top of that. Because I was just going for therapy, and then they were like, hey, you know, you have like everything for autism, right? It's like, huh? The fuck you talking about? And then I got diagnosed, so, you know. We need therapy, we have weed. I mean, if you're content with that, sure. I just wanted to fix my issues, hence the therapy, so. Yeah, apparently everyone else knew I was autistic, but my parents never did a test for some reason. So I just kind of got told randomly. Apparently it was like an open secret, but nobody told me for some reason. So I just randomly found out I was autistic. I also got ADD, but that, you know, because I can't sit still for a second, that makes sense. Well, in my mind at least. Because ADD is just the concentration without the hyperactive stuff. Yeah, don't worry, I'll send it chat. It's A oh ADD. It's ADHD without the hyperactive. Da-da-da. I got both of those diagnosed when I was just trying to get some mental help and help on studying. So was not my plan, but you know. You speak Dutch, right? I do, yes. It's my first language. I just don't really use it on stream because, you know, very small audience and stuff. Tell me something. Well, what specifically do you want to be told? So, why did I do it like this? That's stupid. You have to be connected to here. Like, I can just normally talk, but I assume you want something specific. Say a slur or a bad word. A Dutch slur that doesn't can be banned. Let's see. Because most of the Dutch slurs just sound a lot worse than English. Like only like half the slurs in Dutch are just something to the effect of whore. So really, always steal them from the French. It's either or. Our slurs are not very nice. Also, really, most of us swear in English, to be honest. The only ones you hear swear in Dutch are the farmers. Thank you. See, let's just quickly. But I know a few Dutch slurs, but they're all, I think, too bad to say on stream. Yeah, it's either diseases, which is like, you know, just calling someone cancer is pretty common in Dutch. I don't use it personally because I find it pretty offensive. But we also just call someone, I'm just saying in America, like, it's raining cats or dogs. Yes, we have quite a few of those. Only thing is, I kind of flunked that class, so I'll just look some up because that's quicker. I mostly talk in English, even to my parents, which is kind of funny. Let's see. See if I can pull some very weird ones up that I remember. Okay, these are translated. Also, but there is a. Yeah, see, the thing is, I suck at language, and since I mostly consume English content, my Dutch has been dropping for years. I can still speak Dutch fine, but some writing has been suffering. Let's see, Nederlandse gezegdes. If I'm actually allowed to type. Nederlandse gezegdes. Okay. The thing is, I have to translate this stuff. It's I am okay. One of the ones I know I've used a lot is high trees catch a lot of wind. You know, the more important you are, the more arguments and critics you're gonna get. Or in Dutch, is hoge bomen vangen veel wind. Or there's also like the translation just there's a snake in the grass, where we say there's an aller in het gras. You know, what does that mean? It means like if you're someone who's in a position of power, you'll get a lot more critics. You get a lot more, you know, people judging you and stuff. Basically, the more important you are, the more judgment you will get. It's usually set against politicians like, why am I getting judged for my actions? Because high trees catch a lot of wind. Because you're an important person. Usually people complaining that there's too many, you know, there's too much attention paid to their personal life or something. Yeah, and then the snake in the grass. Or there's also one that's an appeltje voor de dorst, or just basically, you know, an apple for the thirst. Which is if you want to like save money or something useful for later. We have quite a few, I just don't use them often. I know way more sayings in English, which is kind of sad. I also like apples. I've had to pluck them before though, that's a different story. The first one's apple, damn. I don't think I've ever been told my first word. If I have, I don't remember at least. Yeah, like I had a summer job but I plucked apples, and that was rough. So I don't miss that job. Also, the pay was not that good for how much work it was. It was like 9 hours in the sun, and you get like paid the most minimum wage it's legally allowed. Yeah, plucking apples from trees, in orchards. How'd you end up doing that? There's there's quite a few apple farms in just around me, and there was not much else left to do, and I needed money. So I was just like, fuck it. At this point, I don't care. And then that's how I ended up on an orchard with very questionable pay and legal status. But I got paid. Also had like back issues every day, but it's fine. Well, I also pluck pears to be honest, not just apples, but just orchard stuff in general. Apple away does keep the doctor away. Also, but I don't eat fruit every day though. It's honestly, when I eat fruit, it's mostly when I add it to other stuff like ice cream or something. Sometimes I just chop some fruit and throw it in the bowl with ice cream, but mostly strawberries. I don't eat enough fruit. It's kind of issue. Um, like this. State conveyor should. Yes. Alright. Then once all of this is to the front, we can build a second train station. This factory is done working wise. It's just visuals, which I'm not that good at. What's with grown men and not eating fruits and veggies? I mean, I eat all my vegetables. I just don't really bother grabbing a fruit. I just don't think about it, to be honest. It's just because I usually just eat what's like something with on piece of bread, and everything else I just don't really think about. Fruit is tasty. I mean, it is, but also it spoils quickly and uh, pretty expensive. Like we have fruit in the house usually. I just don't really think about it because to me, fruit's not a snack. Eat it faster. Yeah, probably should. Like, but I'm usually looking for something to snack on. Fruit just not really on my mind. I think that's the main reason. Different mindset and all. And yeah, I'm gonna have to move the storages first. Yeah, Florida, so any fruit is fair game. Fair, I guess. I mean, we mostly have apples and pears here. They're natural at least. All the other stuff is import. Because we have like one of the larger apple, like just economies in Europe. There's not much else going on in Belgium, to be honest. It's crops. That's about it. Chocolate, I guess. We kind of import that shit from Africa and just produce it here. Uh, Honestly, at this point, I might just sink everything. It's probably quicker. Don't really need that storage anymore. It was just so I can build factory. Yeah, I eat too much chocolate. It's an issue. Well, lately it's been lower actually because I'm no longer in my dorm. When I was in my dorm, I could easily destroy like one or two entire chocolate bars a week. It's kind of terrifying how much it is. And I usually eat the chocolate with alcohol in it too. So that also wasn't great. I mean, like, I mean, same. Dark chocolate is the only real chocolate. all the other chocolate is fake, and people will take it if I tell you that, but it's kind of how it goes. The other stuff is way too sweet. I can't stand it. No real chocolate if it's that sweet. Also, dark chocolate is the only chocolate without any like weird additives in general, so nah, I'm gonna have to elevate it. I don't know why I didn't elevate that one, to be honest, but it works. Alright, same cavity thing. Once these are empty, you can. White chocolate is so yuck. I mean, I saw that well, like everyone gets is nasty. I mean, white chocolate is just straight sugar, no? That's how I've always seen it. White sugar is straight, like white chocolate is straight sugar, and brown chocolate is like half a half. Well, depending. You have milk chocolate, which is like 60-40, and you have brown chocolate, which is 40-60, but it's both too sweet. Like most of the normal brown and white chocolate makes my throat burn. It's just about how much fucking sugar is in there. Cotton candy is straight sugar, but also well, honestly, I've never had cotton candy, so I could not tell you. It's just purely because I always grab something else. I never think about cotton candy. I always go for like waffles or pancakes or oliebollen, which I think is a Dutch thing. But today is that a throat burn? That sounds dirt. Yeah, it's just because I already consume a pretty high sugar content in general, so I think it's just thing on top. Is there a translation for oliebollen? I don't know. Let's see. I mean, it's actually just fried dough. It's not. Apparently, oliebollen is called Dutch donuts, according to Google. Although that doesn't sound correct. I sure it's fine. What's heavier, a kilogram of steel or a kilogram of feathers? I'm still surprised most people say steel with that stuff. Yeah, but it's like it's a meme. Oh, people say steel even though it's clearly the same weight. I don't know how they manage to do that. But I guess time to trim off some of the foundations that aren't used so we get a more interesting shape. Don't worry about it. It's a common joke here. I mean, I think I've also made the mistake to be honest, but just sound like something I would do. Because I sometimes just say stuff without instantly thinking, and then you get stupid remarks. Like in Ray's Discord server, I kinda try to not say weird stuff, but it's on my friend's server, and I've said some diabolical shit, bro. It's is there any? Yeah, there's a lot of useless foundation to this side too. Also have to get good. Not being used. Oh, there's something under here, so I don't know. I didn't. No, they are, but I've never like the stuff I say to my IRL friends is just a level of weird I don't really do online. Just kind of how it goes. Like they are my friends and stuff, but I don't think I'll act gay with Ray ever. That's but I have no problem acting gay with my IRL friends. It's kind of how it goes. He doesn't even talk. That is true. I usually just spam gifs. That is but that's what I also do in my other server. I either spam gifs or I make out of pocket jokes. Nah, that one's too little to delete. It's him. It's one way of saying it. Yes, at this point, I'm just not gonna share your identity because it's funnier. See if she can guess it. Don't instantly have an idea for the design yet, though. It's gonna be something I'm gonna have to figure out. Can I have a hint? I'm gonna have to ask him. Are hints allowed? Is it a... Hmm, Genshin mascot. That is a good hint, and so... Very simple. I mean, yeah, that's what we all call you. Still don't know why we call you that. You're the whale Ray was talking about. Oh, Paimon. Yeah, I still remember why we call you Paimon, but probably just because it was your name in your original server we all met in. But I honestly don't remember that part. It's been too long. Not that my memory is very reliable, but you know. Still my Steam username. Oh, it is? Oh, okay. Also, I don't even... Do I even have you on Steam? I don't know. Um... How are we connecting this to make this look any decent? I mean, I assume with walls first, there's no floating. Preferably it's like sideways, well sideways, you know, tilted. There's another lurking, isn't there? Yeah, there is, but you know, not everyone has to talk in chat. I'm pretty used to most people not talking, to be honest. I'm gonna have to beam it, probably. I know you can make angled stuff, I just need to remember how to do it, because it's not that simple. Most of the time I look around because I need background noise. Yeah, a lot of people do that, but I don't mind, you know. I mean, I have no no issue with lurkers. I myself am a lurker when I watch someone stream, so I don't take that much of an issue with it. How do you get angled stuff again? Quickly. Where's my Ray compilation? I can't do it. I told you I don't have decent footage for that. Because the problem with Ray is we either make like weird noises or we don't say much at all. You say do it, Patty. Wait. So if I can use beams in freeform mode as temporary guide rails. Beam. Is freeform mode a freeform? Ah, okay. That's how we do it. Boo. I get to it eventually, okay. I just need to do more stuff with A. Because we don't play it that often. Be picky. I mean, I don't know specifically what you had in mind with that A compilation, so... Now we should be able to do big concrete that steps to it. I just zoop. You all seen Odyssey? I have not. I don't really consume that many modern movies in general. It's too fat though, I think. I usually stick with the animes. Everything and anything race. Especially even his burps are swoon worthy. I don't know if I would agree on that, but most people would say it's pretty vulgar. Yeah, definitely the small ones. Okay. Chain Smoker Cat, I'm obsessed with right now. I haven't watched it specifically, but I've heard quite a lot of good things about it. I need to catch up on the current anime. I'm a little bit behind. Not vulgar, he's very suave. I mean, he's supposed to impress you, not me, so I don't think it's that big of an issue if I'm not impressed by it. I'm just, the local Belgium he gets drunk with. I think it's that important. Do I have like a bromance? No, that's ASCII. That's ASCII. I never acted gay with Ray specifically, at least not to my memory, so... Are you metal and concrete? Small... concrete. There's quite a few people who Ray's acted sussy with over the years. Throw back to you mentioning the weird noises y'all make. Well, you were drunk for that one, to be fair. But that was at the monsters, not at Ray. Not that that makes my case any better, but honestly, probably makes it worse. Sure. Might have dug myself my own hole here. It's once jumped when they were drunk and they flamed me. I mean, we flame you pretty often, to be honest. Yes, yeah, it's pretty common. We just like making fun of people, so. Also, I don't know if there was a time I got blackout drunk or not. Because Ray has a lot of footage of stuff I just don't remember because I was too drunk. For joining. Uh, the example figure. Yeah. It's really not a good place for it. Usually, I did recently start drinking caffeine. Yeah, it's had some questionable tastes over the years. That's true. Alright. Yeah, most of the drug stream, well, most of the drug streams are most of the stream. Most of the drug things I've done with Ray, I just don't straight remember. Just because I was too drunk. Because unlike him, I can actually handle normal amount of alcohol, so I do not remember stuff when I'm done with him after a while. Wonky as frick, get him. Maybe I should just start placing walls first. And do funky pillar designs after. Do I have the resources for glass? I do, okay. Gonna leave for work soon. Alright. Thank you for popping in. What do I do for wall design? I know I have to start with this. Soon or no, can't be that easy. Ah, okay, sorry. Just trying to think of a simple design because I suck at designing stuff, so to make it look acceptable. Oh yeah, I thought we were getting along with VR, don't worry. I think in general I'm pretty easy to get along with, so uh triple frame maybe? If we do like this, and then wall again, and then we'll do like a beam thingy on the side. It's very grey though right now. We need some color, but maybe different window in the middle. Like so. I don't know, that looks decent from a distance. I mean, it looks acceptable, but the grey part is boring as fuck. They need something that looks better. Architecture. He's Nikkei, I watches VTubers, that's all I know about him. I mean, there's not much more to me, to be honest. I like factory games too. And I'm lazy as fuck, I guess. So that's about it. Also, through the Great, yeah, no, the Great does have to mention, that's important. What game is this? This is Satisfactory. Like, one of my favorite factory games. Uh, hmm. Okay, maybe I should do on the glass. Oh, copper finish is what I used. Everything else. Guess you could do like that, but then a weird beam across. Like metallic. This is the design I use for my train. Make it pink. Ah. I mean, I can try. I don't think my normal factory design is gonna fit with pink though. Oh, jeez, guys. Turn stone in my face. Can we not, for 1 second, be assaulted by the wildlife? Should really start making the gun part of this factory. And I said, I need to get a decent pink first. Customizer. Oh, they give you a pink swatch. This is the basic pink one. I prefer a more darker pink though, not that light pink. What does this give? I mean, it's very eye-catching. I'll give you that. But unless I change my entire color palette, it's gonna be hard to use, I think. It would be colorless. The light pink was very pretty. I mean, yeah, it's you know, it's not bad. I'm just more of a bright color guy. Because I think I would need either blue or red, probably, or purple, I guess, to make it look decent. I'm gonna quickly dry on this side. I really want to dye my hair pink again. I mean, I'm not stopping you. I just know dyeing hair can be pretty rough. Yeah, it's like a child is about to be born. I mean, purple's not bad. I think I would use it in a building scheme though, but don't remind me. That is a horrendous red. I just know dyeing your hair like ruins it, which is why I don't want to dye my hair. Also, just because I've joked on people not, having dyed hair before, so I would be the biggest hypocrite ever. Yeah, okay, red. I don't think I can get a wig. Nah, I have long hair already. It's fine. Can I make this red not look brown somehow? Probably on metallic stuff. I don't think I can on concrete. Okay, no, it looks fine if it's insanely bright. And on muted colors, it just doesn't work. I mean, I could do something with the red, I think, but getting the pink or purple to work is gonna be hard. At least with my very basic ways of doing stuff. Because I'm usually more a functionality over visuals guy. I believe in you. I mean, I can make something look pretty good coppery. Worst case scenario, just go bald. No, like having long hair is one of my only distinguishing character traits. I like to keep it that way. You know how long it takes? Grow your hair out. I only had to sacrifice 20 centimeters this summer. Want to get a little bit of length again. Man, isn't Aski the bald guy? Honestly, I don't remember if Aski's bald or not. Is he? Can't even say I've remembered everyone's faces. The only ones I really know are Ray and Hilky. I definitely do something more interesting than I think he might be. That's right, that's what I know him as. Okay. The full frame is better in the middle. I remember him wearing a beanie all the time. Oh, that's true actually. It is true. Yeah, okay, full frame is definitely better. Uh, I need to somehow add texture to this bottom wall because that one ain't doing it. I mean, yeah, Aski's also likes acting gay. That's true. If you delete these four, kissing the homies isn't gay. I mean, depends on who you ask. In general, that is true, I guess. See if I like that. Not if you wear socks. I don't think I've heard that one. Not if you wear socks. That's new. I've seen the type to wear socks though. I mean that is true. I do walk barefoot through the house. I mean I wear socks when I go outside, but that's about it. Chrome I use? No, chrome. What finish did I use in my... I know it was two types of metal. It's only copper. Oh, it's copper and black, that's why I did. Okay. Outside of it, I mean, yeah, but I have shoes I wear in socks, but I instantly take them off when I get inside. Even so, yeah. That contrast is too big, I think. I mean, it would be nice if it wasn't fucking pitch black outside, but... Yeah, that's not... Maybe the other way around. The basic wall might be... too harsh. I mean, it's better than the other way around, but still, it's pretty harsh. I don't know why the basic wall is so harsh compared to the muted stuff. I guess let's try steel. What do you do when colored? Oh, you're just not colorable. Gotta go to work, bye. Alright, see ya. Okay, yeah, steel is just not paintable. Ah. So you have no clue what I'm gonna do for the design. I mean, I'm just doing until this is empty. Except the bottom one isn't connected properly, apparently. Logistics, Mark 5, okay. Go in there. Should be nearly empty. There's still a bit left. This is too simple. This needs accents of some kind. I just don't have an idea why. Some kind of beam or frame. No, not basement work. Aim across maybe. Zal zoek bij zijn default. Oh, but I tried to use it as a pillar, that's why. Well, beam. Like a shelf beam maybe. Crawls. No, I don't think that's the answer. Well, not shelf at least, maybe. Crawls. See, what does this give? I think it's a kind of accent, but I don't know if it's the one I want. Also looks pretty harsh. The thing with my terrain tracks is it's all either concrete or the metal is black. Like here, it looks good, but getting that to work on other stuff seems pretty difficult. We could try cables, I guess. Delete you. What would a cable do? Honestly, cable's probably the best one of all of them. But it looks kind of silly. Also, still, they can't fill this with only cables. It's still gonna be empty. I mean, I guess you could do vertical stuff. It doesn't have to be horizontal, right? Let's try that real quick. I just fill you in. For now. Come up with a better idea, I'll do something else, but... Just build this and paint you a bit, so a bit to work with. Only why I'm using 1 meter instead of 4 meter, it has a better design when zooping like multiple above each other. Alright. Builder. I could do some kind of pillar thingy. Like... That's not what I want. Small pillars. Except I need you to snap correctly. I'm gonna have to use nudging for that, I think. I have to start from the top and nudge you all the way down, aren't I? Something like this. Except the top part. I mean, this definitely looks better. Probably should paint it something though. Actually, yeah, no, the black looks nice. This is supposed to be black. How is this? These are both concrete, no? Or am I using metal? I think I use metal, maybe that's why. Replace you with metal. Yeah, okay, yeah, okay, the metal definitely looks better. Alright. So we have something vertically now that works. Now we just need something that goes horizontal. One. The glass stuff. Aren't they glass corner walls? No. Oh, it's not the way I wanted to nudge. To go down. I only need one. It's because I'm Zoop. That's why. Have to make it snap somehow. I guess nudge the correct way. That one's too big. The 1 meter one. So. Something like this. It looks a little silly, to be honest. It's just quite a bit. Maybe I should change specifically the angled corner part, like stop doing glass on this one or something. Just do it like this instead. You snap when you want is questionable though. You're gonna need a big one. That works. You need a 4 meter one. Alright, now I just need to replicate the pillar design, I guess. I know how many times I want to do it. There's every wall, every 2 walls. Let's try every 2 for now. Yeah, Zoop. Might stop the beams here. Just place another one. And then nudge you up. And place a connector on there. The big connector. We just place a... I know what some people do is you just place a concrete block over to hide it all. Nudge you down. Like so. It might be a little bit funky though. Nee, oké, concrete is not gonna do it. I could just double beam connect, I guess. It just looks silly. Fremo? Well, frame wouldn't hide it. Just dump a vent on there. I mean, honestly, it's not the worst idea I've had, but it looks silly. Like, if I paint you coppery, honestly works. I don't know if I should be happy with this or not, but thing is, you can't replicate this for every beam though, so want multiple then that's not gonna work, but with just that one, it does pretty well. Make it like this. Like it hides the seams pretty well. It does look a bit silly from a distance. And yeah, from a distance it doesn't make any sense. Also too harsh of a difference compared to the concrete. Oh. Let you up. Right. What do you mean? No, you also do it flickering issue, okay. How to fix? Ow. The fuck's hitting? Really throwing rocks from there? Ow. I wanna die here. Stay still. Where are you going? Alright. Anyway, for the seams. And more efficiently, the problem with the beam plane is it's too small. I want to hide everything. It's just like controlling everything. It's actually on the same snapping point. It's because it's following the beam inside. That's why it's snapping weird. Yeah, I'm not really sure how I'm gonna hide this. You can just do it like this, I guess. It just looks wrong. You're correct about it. How did I make the seams seamless on this one? I mean, I just didn't have that many seams in this one, I think. At least the clipping was intentional. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even have that issue on this one. Because this was really simple to design. Whereas if I want a similar style, I have to work out how to do it on a wall. I mean, I guess an easy fix would be to fatten this one up so they're not on the same. Actually, let's try that. It's like the big metal pillar. Because I just don't have that issue. Big metal pillar. Zoom. Let's see. I mean, it fixes the issue, but I don't think it looks better, to be honest. Now it just looks all. Just because there's the pillar running across, but it just looks all. Like, it would fix the snapping issue though, but I don't know, it looks wrong. Looks too fat. Let's see, I have a way of fixing this. I'm not used to actually designing my factories, but I kind of said I would do it. It'll be a long struggle to make it look decent, I think. Meantime, these chests empty. Alright. For now, I'll put a pause on it till I find a better idea. Because I honestly have no clue. I might have to fiddle a bit off stream. I'm going now, lunchtime. Okay. Have a nice meal. That was not snapped on blueprint. Nope. Be on blueprint mode, yeah. Guess for now, let's build a train station. Which needs railway station and 3 friendly, because there's 3 different products here. It's gonna be a little bit harder to add though, because we're higher than the track at this point. So I might complain a bit, to be honest. Put you here, and freight platform. 1, 2, 3. Okay, maybe I should move it back a bit. Move the railway station a bit further back. Make everything pink. Just go back just to tell me that. I mean, even if it's pink, I still don't know how to do the design though. Because I don't think the problem is the color. The problem is I don't know what to fucking do with the accent the wall, because it looks boring, just plain. I'm trying to not make it look like a brick, and it still looks like a brick. I usually don't really decorate in games. Don't have any creative vision. No, I'm more the logical guy. Add some depth. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm just failing at it. That's why I'm finishing up the logistics first. And hopefully I have an idea by then. I'm also just not really used to using the decoration part of this game, so I don't really know how much of the tricks. Industrial storage is what I need. You know, you can do some really pretty stuff in this game. I just never really bothered with it, to be honest. I think I built so far looks like a brick. Plants if you can. I don't. Also, these are all the wrong way around. Damn. I don't remember having the ability to place plants. No, it's a fact in the game, so everything looks, you know, either like concrete or like metal. There's not really an in between. You can do neon stuff with the signs, I know that. That's about all of decoration knowledge I have. Well, yeah, you know, factory decoration. Pillars, concrete, cables, railings, stuff like that. I can quickly check the ticket shop, I guess, to see if there's any other decorations I don't own, but shop. I guess it's statues, but plants in the factory game, it's I mean to exploit them. But there's still some patterns I don't have. Yeah, I bought everything else. So that is all the decoration. Still 3, wow, it's not that important I know. Da-da-dum. Ba-da-da-dum. That is not snapped correctly. Right. Correct, thank you. Just takes. So it's not a lot at all. Nope. People still make fatty pretty stuff for that little amount, but those are like your actual talented people who know how to decorate. I'm not one of those. I know how to make things work, but that's about it. Ba-da-ba-dum. Yeah, it's too steep. Not as much. Da-da-da-da-da-dum. Statics are important. I mean, most people would agree on that, but I usually forgo aesthetics in games. I'm a functionality guy. Like, if you see me in Minecraft, I mean, I've tried to fix it recently. Me in Minecraft back in the day was just, you know, a hole in the wall with a lot of redstone machines. Because it works. You know, those use not to. Um, now I've been slowly trying to fix it to at least make it decent, but that took like 10 years of playing. So, you know, the only decoration system I have any knowledge in is Minecraft. And even that is below average compared to what I see these days. Ta-dam. Pop, pop, bottom. Right, now we should have infinite casings. And we have a loaded terrain. Well, once I connect it to the railing, which is gonna be a nightmare, I think. I'm sure it's not that bad. Ah, a 10-year-old could probably outbuild me, to be honest. And I don't think that's even a joke, it's just how it is. Like, I know everything from shape theory to color theory, had to learn all that stuff. I just don't use it. Because my brain just doesn't really think that way. It's as simple as that. I am sure it's not, you know, at least my old builds were way worse than they are now, but still questionable. Alright. Now we have infinite plates too. No, it's just the heatings. Should definitely gonna have to be moved because I don't think there's anything that requires just raw heatings. He's not in my memory. Oh, you haven't even changed the color of the machines. No, that is true. That's 2 seconds of work. Like one singular pink one. But today I usually color code my machines for what they produce. Because these are white, those are blue. It's more visual, well, visible in like oil factories, but it's kind of why I have it. But I can change my basic swatch sets through like view. Uh, triage system. I don't even know what you mean by that. Process of sorting per item type is on serious or urgent here. Ah, okay. Yeah, kinda. You. No, I was hoping you could save copper to one of your things. So like this one just be straight black. No, this one to be copper, but I guess if I make them shiny maybe and then do a coppery-ish color. What would that do? I mean that looks pretty coppery in my opinion. It's not shiny though compared to the actual copper. I don't think you can save if let me check that. Um it's probably possible, but as I said, I'm just not used to the design part of this game. Uh Maybe there is a way. Give me a sec while I look this up. Customizer, finishes. I click. Ah, select active swatch. Okay. You standard everything. Make everything copper, right? And then just reset this one. Is there no reset button? When I build something, does it automatically become copper? No. Gonna clock in now. Bye. Good luck decorating. Thank you. Gonna need it. Uh, Thought this would add it to the normal machine, but no. I know this is copy now, isn't it? Yeah. Everything else that's currently placed isn't. Ah, okay. So that's how it goes. I should have done this in the beginning then. Can you unclick this? It's just good, I guess. As you can see, I'm not used to anything. Why are those? Could I be concerned that those are holograms? I don't think I've ever seen that. Why are they holograms? Okay. see if I can make it a bit more coppery, but a little bit darker maybe. I don't know, the color looks a bit off. Yeah, my favorite color is yellow, but yellow is kind of hard to use in most contexts. At least decent looking yellow, which is already hard to get by itself. Like, this looks radioactively bright. If I haven't decreased intensity, it's just gonna start looking greenish, isn't it? I mean, it can work, but honestly kind of salts your eyes. I need a different kind of yellow. You know, the warmer. Might be better. Bit. Still looks pretty bright and painful though. I mean, I guess I can leave it and maybe it grows on me, but I honestly doubt it. Maybe make it like a darkish yellow. That's a bit better. Looks a little bit like this too, just a smidge. Uh, maybe something like this. Then see the other. You call them matte isn't that much of a difference to be honest. And shiny. Shiny's more. I don't really like the reflecting. You can default. Yeah, it moves to reflecting. I guess for now we'll do yellow. I'm gonna keep pipes the same though, because that's what I use for fuel. But put preset. I mean, maybe I can save mine as a preset first. Edit. Anyway, is it one color at a time? Um, just do yellow. Blank. Edit. Actually, foundation I'm gonna keep it that way because I'll probably paint those different. Same with concrete. For now, I guess for now we'll just do this as standard color, so it's not basic orange. I mean, it's just basic yellow instead of orange, I guess. But, you know, it works. Kind of looks like a pea now, though. You know, guess it's not the end of the world. I'm out of sand. Give me some sand. I'm like 30-ish, just have some bit stockpiled for later resources. Stuff to my empty in my inventory because it's some massive random stuff. Alright. You there. Like so. Let me dump the heat sinks in. At least this factory is finished. Well, logistics wise. We don't talk about the design yet. Okay, there's no need for you to raise up. Right there. Okay. Now we have heat sinks, casings, and plates ready to go on the train. Once the train is actually connected to the tracks, I haven't done that part. Which is not gonna be easy, I think. So no matter what I do, it's gonna be too far or too steep. So, if I do something like you, can I? That works. Okay, might not be that bad to be honest. Like this. Yeah. And then for this side, pull you. Pull like, yeah, I don't want to pull from you first. Like so. And there. You. And there. Okay. Actually worked out pretty easily. Don't have to do some weird shit. What signaling do I have at the bottom here? I can just copy that. That. And anything else? I'll block here, it's already here. Block signal before. I think it was a pad after, if I remember. Yes. Okay. Then any new signals here? It has to be on the pad. No, everything should work, I think. No singles in between here, so yep, should have worked now. So now we have heat sinks and the two aluminium products actually part of our terrain system. I think now is making it look decent, which I don't have an idea for. If I have like a kind of thing in going through the middle, I'm probably happy with it, but it's just pillars. Don't think I'll cut it. Let's see. Something. I mean, a kind of beam, I guess. Like just like this. Okay, maybe not yellow though. I guess if we make it black a little less harsh, maybe. Carbon, maybe. That works. Still looks empty though, in my opinion. But it's already better than what we had before. Small metal pillar. Yeah, snap. For now, I'm just gonna ignore the clipping of the pillars because I don't know how to fix that part. It's not my way. I want you to go up. Yep. This will actually look decent is a different story, but I should just get my design friend to join just so he can fix anything that looks ugly. Problem here is that the factory is a little close. Didn't even think about that part, did I? Like, it works, but it still looks wrong, I think. Oh, snap. Okay. That's I don't know. Maybe like this. I'm being silent right now, just thinking to myself. I don't. 'Cause I am kind of lost, to be honest. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Honestly, might drop the decoration for now and do something more productive. Because I honestly don't think we're getting anywhere with this today. I mean, it looks fine, but it still looks empty. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Ow. You're always throwing stones at me. Just trying to do something over here. He's scarily accurate too. Jesus Christ. Okay, he really wants to die. Let the man just do his thing. Alright. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Da-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Da-da, da-dum. Ba-dum. We got something going, but still. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Yeah, I have no idea to be honest. I'll leave it like this for now, we'll see. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. I'll do this too, just so design is actually matching what's happening down below. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. Looks fine, but it kinda just looks like the sign of a boat now. The color choices I make probably don't help. I guess for now let's go fix the main base. Now that we actually have Mark 5 belts at our disposal. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Probably swap to the jetpack if I'm not working. So quickly check something. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Yeah, it's time to fix the miners I need. Tier 5 belts, so I'm gonna have to put up the resource map and check. Let's see, resource map. Factory, resource map. Doo-doo-doo. See. It's quite a lot actually. You. This needs probably quicker if I just follow my belts from my base. Their respective mines. I'm gonna have to should probably just to rebuild quite a bit of the base to fix the issues too. Alright. Follow the belt down, see which one needs to be upgraded. Yup. Okay, maybe I should remember that gravity exists first. Might be important.
Calling post-trauma support helpline. No personnel available at this time. Your call is important to us.
Thank you, Ada. So helpful always. Alright. Actually go down and hold my jetpack button instead of being in my inventory. See either of these ores. Yeah, even these ores need upgrades. It's gonna be expensive. Almost you can't forget a single one or upgrading is pointless. So and here just upgrade these two for now and then we'll go back all the way to edge. Do the quartz need upgrades? Let's see. Right now, no. Copper. Also, no, the copper does need upgrades. Same with the limestone. And one of the quads is actually, I can't delete apparently. Yeah, it's help with copper to get to the... There's more copper coming there. Yeah, let's also read that one real quick. That copper is upgraded. It's bell by bell. It's kind of a slow process. Hopefully, I've actually followed my calculations up top correctly, and there's only the logistics has to be upgraded, not the entire machine part. If I have to rip it all down, it's gonna be a long way to get everything working again. And get in there for... Also, you might do that part off stream if I have to rebuild everything. We should have hovered back again now, so now I keep trying to just hover in the air. Right. There. Get these. And I also have to upgrade the elevators. It's probably gonna cost my entire inventory. It's really insanely expensive. That goes half the cloud with stuff. That's one quartz and one concrete has to be upgraded. I think it's in the concrete, yeah it is. Oh, did not want to put a new belt. There. Just awkwardly shuffling on the edge here. I means I can even stand here. Right. And just the elevator. Oh, already done that, okay. Now it's just one quartz node. I don't even think I'm using all the quartz. Might as well be sure about it. Find a single pure quartz. And this is also the reason we can't use the quartz in the aluminium factory. Because it is an easier recipe. Quite simply because it's already all going to my main base. Pure one is there. This one normally. Which I never even fully overclocked. What's the point? It's probably because I couldn't handle. Ah, no, because the rest. Yeah, I know why. Because I set it the perfect amount in case I want to split some off, but it's not happening, so. Oh, there's lizard doggos here. So I can't upgrade the belt. What? Here. then one of the remaining areas upgraded. I think on the second one there's not much though, it's mostly the iron. On the third one has to be upgraded. Right. Once we have that, then we can fix the factory, hopefully. There's still quite a... I still have to destroy my old base, because I haven't done that since... Technically still using this on the old base, since this base is never finished, till I realized I need to mark 5 wells. But, upgraded this one too. Alright. So at least all the way down till the miners, these now full. So now we need to check the other ones. Do any of these need upgrade stuff? Bam, bam. See. There's an iron and a concrete node that need to be upgraded. And 3 of the coal nodes need to be upgraded. It's quite a bit actually. That was less. Guess let's do the coal first because it's down here hidden. These 2 need to be upgraded. Oh. Okay. Some reason wasn't allowing me to build there. Hopefully we have enough in stock. I mean, we're making infinite, but I don't know if we're making quicker than we're using. It's not that expensive to upgrade, luckily. Then this coal node doesn't need to be upgraded, but this one does. I think it's same with the limestone. Also one needs to be upgraded. Yes, it does. Get rid of this belt. You. Then these 2 coal nodes. Shut down here. These upgraded. Yes, that's elevators. Elevator. Middle one. And then, yeah, it's just a bottom 3. There's, yeah, I see these little ones. Probably forgot there is on the other one too. Just record the elevator. But this is enough to bottleneck the system. So what? Oh, my inventory is full. That's what. Guess let's go upstairs and clear real quick. Oh, just dump some bauxite. Just gonna take this so the crate is gone. Apparently there's another, that's okay. I have to come back then. There's multiple dismantle crates. I don't want those laying around the world. Just quickly go sink the stuff I currently have then. Go up. Right. Let's see. Sink. I don't know why I just ran away. Saying all these. Yes, saying all these engaged beams. I'm not gonna start saying for you guys. I won't put you through that hell. It's also one thing I should have done. I should have added overflow to the aluminium factory. I forgot to do that. Go back and do that later. Right. Gonna give it some good coupons too. And you can go back. So where is that dismantle crate even located? Why is there a dismantle crate all the way in the desert? I don't know. Guess I'll go check it out later. Go back to this side because I know I forgot to upgrade something. Yep. Oh, I forgot there's no power there. Well, there's no point in healing if I'm gonna die of fall damage 800 times. Alright. Because I know I forgot to upgrade those little belts. The bottom here. Yeah, these. See, I've got to upgrade these little things. We have to be upgraded. Was it the left quad? No, it's not. It's the right quad then. Yeah, it's the right one, okay. Alright, we got this little one. I just didn't do for top ones, I guess. Okay. I'll have to go back to the other side then. Okay. So was I done upgrading down here, or was there still something I need to do? Ah, I definitely wasn't done. Oh, because I picked a Mark 4, that's why. 5. All Mark 5. You're supposed to be Mark 4 and you're all Mark 5. I think that's correct. I think looks correct. Okay, it's time to go back up. And there's also 2 iron nodes connected to this one that also have to be upgraded, which is this way. 2 iron ones have also been upgraded, and the limestone I think has to be. No, limestone's fine. Okay, you. Right. Oh, it's cadmium. Oh yeah, okay, the cadmium doesn't have to be upgraded. Well, leave that part, we're gonna unupgrade it. Just the iron. And these 3 coal ones. Limestone. Just have to do that over and over again. And the bottom iron one. Yes. All ones again. There's no baby belts that are just to connect to the elevator. And then the elevators themselves. Which is this one. These 3. And this limestone one. Alright. All upgraded, so one more and that's gonna be the most work because that battle's way longer than the others. And basically everything has to be upgraded there, I think. Go all the way back over here to one of the spawn zones. Sulfur's the only, yeah, sulfur's probably the only one. And the Ctanium, no, Ctanium is also pure, I think. Oh no, no, it isn't, okay. So yeah, Ctanium doesn't have to be, all the iron here has to be. Just most of the belts. I think every iron node here is pure. Yeah, so it all gonna have to be upgraded. It'll all work. You said I really have to think about which one then. Just upgrade any belt I see. Very shit. Okay. Just upgrade everything. It's on here, so next cube. Right. Yeah, I might actually get another aluminium alkali sheets. I think what we're doing now. Good, wait, what clock here? Right. Should be upgraded on this side. Just carry the belts along. Now I just have to upgrade each one. A little awkward. But since the stop belt doesn't have to be upgraded. So not been stuck in there. Actually starting to run out. It's just literally spam left click. Not that interesting, sadly. Has to happen. Oh. Okay, please. At the bottom again. No, don't want. You can take it away. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, there was an animal in it. Okay, that's why I couldn't upgrade. Why is it flashing red? It's a silly bird that entered away, that's why. Fucking pretends to be a flower. Yeah, I can run under it. Say it's probably easier if I run under it, but it's not possible in most areas. Nice. Going to your blood. Okay. I know I'm not saying much because it's just you just belt. It's the most mindless work ever. But you don't even have to logically think. It's just I see something flash yellow, press it. Got halfway there at this point. I don't know how much longer this belt is compared to the other two. 1.5. Yes. Yeah. Oh, it put me off. The base now, so I can get there. And officially run out, I think. Yeah, but it's unfortunate. So the max upload speed will keep up. Yeah, I mean, on small stretches it can keep up. On the bigger ones, yeah. Alright. It is very unfortunate. Yes, we just wait a bit now. You. No one can afford. Would get me, please. God damn it. Just go and upgrade. The design doesn't work out well if you have to dodge the belts afterwards. Okay, up, I'm out again. I mean, I definitely have enough in the chest, so I can also just go grab some and then go back. We're nearly there at this point. So by the time I get to grab stuff, I go back, I probably have it over in the cloud already. Okay. I went out again. Damn it. Well, it's not much longer, right? It's just still there. Yeah. Nearly there. It's very expensive, these long corners. It's just an upload speed thing now. Down the beam again. Back here. And yeah, it's still there. Well, I guess I'll go grab some. Because the elevators will be like 100 or something probably each. Might be more actually. How much are you per to upgrade? Yeah, so guess I'll go grab some from chest. Quickly. You again. Go up and clean my inventory from all the in-case beams. Alright. Don't back. These fucking Jesus guys, solar beams. I guess you get everything back, so I think it's doing 87, not bad. Get that back. Let's go do the aluminium. Should also just install overflow while I'm there, because I haven't done that. So it's just much better after also that much work. Sorry about that. I mean, it looks impressive from a distance at least. If only you had a decent design. Ah, I don't know if you frick. Once we have a decent design, it's actually filled in with a wall, it'll probably look way better from a distance. And it's like the one crash pod that needs a tier 9 item I don't have. Because those don't drop around crash pods. Because it still looks plain. That's the one issue. Need something, I just don't know what. Alright. Huh? Things? What? Question mark? Ah, it probably just takes a long time for them to fill, doesn't it? Because these are supposed to work on Mark 3 miners and we don't have those yet. So you're probably just waiting on resources if I had to guess. Yeah, that makes sense. Overflow should make it work for now though. Because you're still chugging along, because yeah, the cloud one, that's why. Let's turn on production special, awesome sync. Here. Maybe a bit further actually. Awesome sync. We need 3 smart splitters. One on here, in line with that. I need more because these each have 2 belts going in. Also need one here and here. You go sail overflow left. Overflow left. Which, since we don't pull anything yet, it's gonna be everything for now. I mean, you I can just bring in, that's the easy part. I can guess merge these two and then bring them together. Conveyor merger. Go. Then we place another merger. So, want you to there, and you go in there. We're gonna need an elevator of some kind. there. You can go there. Once the setting is correct, you should start putting stuff in the sink. Left is overflow, right is overflow. No question mark. Oh, the sink isn't powered. That's why. Never do it. Power. Okay. Just pull on the entire power line. I just want a connection point. Oh, it's maxed out on connection points. So you just upgrade it. Right. Start sinking. Yeah, it's moving now. Okay. I just have to do the same for this side. Place a merger. So, no Mark 4, we Mark 5 built in. Then we elevator. For this one, the output, we elevate one higher. Straighten out. Like so. Okay, maybe a little bit higher. And we make the belt. You in there. And now we should have overflow for everything. Of course, it'll be chunky since we don't use anything on the train yet, so these are gonna be full nearly all the time unless I'm using it for cloud stuff. Speaking of, I should probably just dump a train on here. So we have one sitting in the station ready. 1, 2, 3. Just dock it. You know, the only thing that we're gonna use on this for now is probably for radio control units. It's for later. To fix the main base first. But am I allowed to dock? Game? Yeah, okay. Yeah, my call scheme is all correct because how I was messing with the swatches earlier. I'll have to fix that too. Yeah, this is slowly sinking stuff. Okay. Guess let's take some out of the chest. You. And then all the rest can go in the cloud and the train container. Go back. Yeah, once all the belts are upgraded, it's gonna have to recheck all our logic to see if it still works. This will be the main pain. Now once all that is done, we can actually finish off the mega factory, so we produce everything until tier 6. I have to build a modular factory somewhere for batteries and the radio control units and fused. I think that's everything that's new. I shouldn't check fucking windows when I'm a jetpack slide with. But because everything else is space elevator stuff, which I'm doing in a desert anyway, a modular factory. I guess supercomputers and stuff. I don't. Yeah, fused. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make like a factory for supercomputers and for fused stuff and radio control units, which I'll just bring a train in for the aluminium stuff probably. So I need something that has Either access to quartz, and oil, or oh yeah, heat sinks is also a thing. Heat sinks also require nitrogen, don't they? Heat, not heat sinks. What was the name? Cooling system. That's it. Cooling system. Yeah, they also need nitrogen gas. They're probably the easy way to get supercomputers, to be honest. So we're gonna have to make a modular factory for those parts after another base is done. Honestly, the closest place for nitrogen gas is down here, I think. So we could do something, either open the void or in there. Also quite a bit of oil there in case we do need oil. Probably not the worst idea. But it's still a bit further ahead, so I have to get this fucking mega factory working first. Because it's still only half working right now. Not even producing any of the basic iron components here. It's simply just because we didn't have tier 5 belts, but I hope I don't have to rip down too much. Because I know I confused myself the entire time by calculating with tier 4 belts, even though it's meant to be tier 5. I think like the iron smelting and stuff might have to be redone, which could take a few hours, to be honest. So if there's a lot wrong with the base, I might just fix it off stream, depending. Not sure, to be honest. Because I know I confuse myself and going back and forward the entire time. Okay, and then go back to the belts. We can actually upgrade them. Oh. Alright, Statistics Mark 5. Where did I stop on? I think it was a bit back here. You upgraded? You are, so yeah, this is where I stopped. Some reason you're clipping a little though. It's not that bad, but apparently also past me was okay with this part, a little bit clipping, otherwise I would have fixed it. Yeah, I need to fix my swatches, because now it's a mix of both. Normally I should have carry enough to all upgrade this without any issue. These again. Nearly there. Okay. So quickly check how late it is. Like, yeah, it is nearly noon. My stomach is not lying to me. I'm gonna stop after upgrading all these belts then. Though finding something to eat is gonna be a question on its own. I think I have much in house. Unless there's some random leftovers. It's gonna be the sad meal, I think. Because it's not even anything for like I have stale bread and like barely any toppings, so I gotta be that tasty. Quite simply just because I haven't gone to the store, by the way. It's just a simple reason. My parents usually go to the store, but they haven't recently. It's fine, you know. Doesn't mean I don't have anything decent today. Sure, I can scratch something together. I always do. Not that picky on my food. I mean, it's probably a wild claim to some people, but I sometimes just eat dry pasta with some cheese. Because I think it tastes good, because, you know, cheese. But most people probably would not eat that. Yeah. Go back up. Everything down here should be upgraded now. So now it's just fixing everything up here. Just the main issue. Because basically everything has to be upgraded. There's all pines, bottom 3. 5 again. Definitely gonna have forgotten like one small belt at some point. Problem with the smelting logic here is they only calculate for 480. Even though there's way more coming down this belt now. So I might have to actually rip down this entire smelting array. It's 5 per each producing 30. So it's 300 each. Is that? Yeah, it's 300 each. And how much? One belt carries 600, right? So, oh no, okay, it is calculated for tier 5. Okay. Well, that's good at least. The smelter array can survive, because this would be a lot of work if I have to replace all of this. And it's just a logic after the smelter array. I know that's definitely broken, so... Checking if it's upgraded. Okay. Just the beginning belt here. You have to go all the way to your elevator, and then the skull also. Only 2 of the coal nodes, I think. Not pretty walkable at this point. It's kind of. I mean, it wasn't a goal, but it would have been nice if the fact it was walkable. But obviously, I think it's a pipe dream at this point. I have to do a lot of logic if I want to make this walkable. No, X spike. That was saving. Okay. Upgrade. A lime Limestone also had to be upgraded. Was the rightmost quartz, is that correct? Yeah, all right, leftmost quartz. So that elevator. You have to be upgraded, and I don't remember the logistics. I did some pretty funky splitting apparently. And it's probably for good reason, but uh 5. I'll just upgrade all the funky splitting. I don't remember the original goal of what it was. I know it was some kind of a number thingy, I just physically don't remember. Okay. Feel like a few weeks since I set this up, to be honest, so... No, this also had to be upgraded. Yeah. We've lost. Not producing. Waiting on limestone. Are these broken elevators? Yes, they are. Okay. I don't remember that. How did I fix all the elevators? Guess I missed some. Did all this. It's satisfying at least to upgrade this much. Yeah. Then down here, limestone. Not upgraded, is it? Adam, you are okay. Yeah. You. Very funky logic here. I know why, it's because I use multiple concrete recipes, but look at how funky it is. You're gonna forget to upgrade some stuff. Yeah. The new thing would just be to upgrade everything, I guess. I can't miss anything. But seems a bit overkill. So both of you come from pure nodes. Get him. Oh, the way I transported it is funky as fuck, okay. The top goal was not pure, the others were, that's how I did it. spear. Follow this around the iron node for a bit. Yeah, it's the one I didn't upgrade from earlier, okay. And all this gold in the middle also has to be. So, 5 elevators. Well, I've done that apparently, okay. Go down. Hello there. What did I do here exactly? Okay. So I pull this one to the side. Ah, it's a load balancer. It's just a very funky one. Okay. I discovered an Eldritch Horror on my YouTube feed. Talking about me? Or did you actually discover something weird? Because I can see either or when you say Eldritch Horror. America is making a rescue robot that looks like the. Oh, yeah, I heard about that. Well, you don't want that thing coming to save you in the middle of a crisis? It's just a goofy little guy, okay? You can help when he looks that way. Yeah, I know what he looks like. I remember him. I think it was Moist Critical made a video on him. I don't remember if it was Moist specifically, but it's just a goofy little guy. He just looks like he's about to steal your soul. It's not that bad, okay? Okay, I don't think Moist was the one who made a video on that. I think I'm saying that part. You don't want your soul to be stolen by that thing? Thought I would rather take my chances with that. Yeah, that's the reaction I saw from most people. You know, they'd rather die than get help from that thing. They just look weirdly demonic for no reason. Also, I assume he's a centaur for like weight distribution and stuff. But also, it's just silly that he was a centaur. Why? um, I think I upgraded most of the stuff that needs upgrading. I could have chosen a lot of creatures that went with Hellspawn. Yeah, I had no clue what, I wasn't part of the design meeting, but a completely black centaur with white eyes is not, you know, most forgiving of everything. Even give him like any design aspect outside of that. You could have given him some funky colors or something at least so he looks less threatening, but they made him pure black. He really does does look like your average mediocre demon. Speaking of, when the fuck is D&D happening, huh? It's kind of your job. I need to kill some stuff again. No comment. Haha. Well, you're Dungeon Master, you have to fix that stuff, not me, so... I'm gonna upgrade this too, I assume it needed more. However, he takes to focus on, that is true. I cannot deny that part. So, we had like a month of not doing anything else, so... I don't know. All I'm hearing are excuses, to be honest, but I'll accept it for now. Think that is correct. No, it's just a Caterium. Caterium ore was fine, it was the wires that was the issue. Right, load balancing. We're getting at to load balance a lot of stuff in here because the numbers are so funky. Not even that good over load balancing. It does the job, but it's a bit of one. Plus, with 3 out of 6 maps working, we don't have a lot of free days. Yeah, that is kind of a thing. You know, that's why you have to do some good beforehand planning. That's your job. So you upgrade your house. Also, you remember to actually upgrade the elevators, not just the belts. I'll send a message in the coming week, alright? And if not, I'm breaking your kneecaps, so remember to. I think everything's upgraded now on this side. Don't think I need any more. The concrete still. Yeah, this one was too much to handle. Yes. I think everything else is fine now. I think we upgrade what needs to be upgraded on this floor. And the next floor is an absolute mess because I started calculating with Mark 4 belts, so that's gonna have to be redone. Like this part. This entire item part has to be redone. And same with this, all this temporary stuff have to be removed because this is all temporary. Well, this entire thing is temporary. I think this was also no, this was no, this was incorrect. This was incorrect. It was temporary. Spelled in between is new. So I have to clean all that up. But I'm gonna do that next time. Also have to recalculate some stuff. Because this is making the assumption 300 is coming out. It's 30, yeah. It's 300. Actually is growing. That is kind of part of the game. Yeah, here it's only 480, even though it's technically 600 words. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to recalculate. It's the merging part. I think starting from this floor is where I'm gonna have to redo stuff. There's still iron to be used here. But yeah, I'm gonna run next stream because it is food time. So I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching.